In the midst of the team's meeting to finish its report for the dean, Rakesh receives a notice that his password for a necessary CUNY site has expired. He doesn't have time to think of a new one, and there is information the team needs on that site. What would you recommend that Rakesh do? It's fairly clear that Rakesh needs to change his password, and he should take the time to create one that is unique and not easy for someone else to guess. As you heard earlier, your user ID and password are your means of protecting your access to data, systems, and/or websites. Because user IDs are frequently public information or follow a similar pattern across a group or organization, the need to have strong and secure passwords is even more significant. Let's take a look at this on the next screen. Tips for creating a strong password are listed on your screen. The team is almost done with the report, but Rakesh needs to run a meeting. He's made a request of Iris. Rakesh needs to go meet with one of his students at a local coffee shop and has asked Iris to email the final report to his personal email. That will give him a chance to review the report on his iPad while he waits for the student to arrive. Which, if any, of the parts of his request could cause a security issue? Check all that apply. In our connected world, working on an iPad in a coffee shop could be an effective way to get work done. But there are some issues. Using a non-CUNY email system may not be as secure as it needs to be, leaving CUNY non-public university information open to being compromised. Public networks such as the Wi-Fi network in a coffee shop are inherently not secure, and hackers can actively intercept transmitted messages in hopes of acquiring sensitive data. In addition, someone could look over your shoulder and see the information you are reviewing. So, what do you do? You must protect CUNY non-public information at all times. First and foremost, do not store or send non-public CUNY information to a non-CUNY computer. Non-public university information may not be taken between campus and home without appropriate protection and approval by the Vice President of Administration or his or her equivalent. That information should also be encrypted, which we will talk about shortly. And finally, don't be lulled into the convenience of public Wi-Fi. You must never use cellular or public Wi-Fi networks to access or review any non-public CUNY information. CUNY resources are important assets that you'll use throughout your workday. Following simple steps to keep your passwords secure and protect the materials with which you are entrusted are an important part of your responsibilities to yourself, your colleagues, and the CUNY community. In our third topic, we'll look at issues and best practices to use in your everyday work routine. Every day, you access CUNY information and use CUNY resources, and the need to protect those assets frequently presents itself. Let's look at another scenario. You've arrived at your desk for the day, anxious to work on an important research paper. Click the first task on your to-do list, and let's get started. You're anxious to finish up your research report and only have a few finishing paragraphs left. But as soon as you power up your computer, you see a message that your antivirus software definitions are out of date. You really have a lot of work to do today. Can't this wait? What should you do? This is an answer you probably know. You need to update your antivirus software definitions anytime they are out of date. Hackers are devising new viruses, malware, Trojan horses, and other threats all the time. If your software and definitions are not current, you are not protected. Operating systems and application software can also introduce vulnerabilities and may require updating.